Camera number 94 of 365, and it's the Olympus OM707 autofocus camera with autofocus and power focus lenses. But to power all the camera's functions, there are 4 AAA batteries. At some stage this camera has had quite an impact because it's cracked the handle, but doesn't seem to have affected the performance of the camera, at least not as far as I can see. To place the lid of the film chamber back on, simply make sure it goes in like that. There we go. So turning to the top plate, we have our on, off and factory reset button. It's telling me that there is no film in the camera, which is quite correct. It resorts to a program mode where the camera will choose aperture and shutter speed, but it is shiftable with this little rocker button, so we can shift it, the program, but we are limited to what the camera assesses. We can't seem to override that as far as I can tell. And then moving to, we have auto exposure lock, where we can lock in that exposure. So that gives us a little bit of flexibility as regards exposure. There is a little pop-up flash, which is popped up with this little button right in the corner there. And we push it, so it does have that included function. There is a little slider here, which I'm not quite sure what that does. I don't know, so maybe somebody could tell me there. And then the shutter actuation. On the other side we have a self timer, a little button which turns autofocus, or we can do power focus. Now with power focus activated, we can do that. We actually use the rocker button, so we can have slightly better control on what's focused, as opposed to autofocus where the camera will try and focus. So a little bit of flexibility there. An F4 button, again that's to do with the flash. I'm not quite 100% sure, but that's related to the aperture that's chosen when flash is activated. Our drive mode is single advance or continue advance. That's pretty much it. To take the lens off, we simply press the button and rotate our lens, but let's just turn the camera off because it won't like that. There you go. And you can see the flash button, hopefully a little bit better. Oops. Okay, to put the lens back on, simply line it up and put it back on. There we go. And that's it really. Film mid-roll rewind is included there. And that's it. Camera number 94 of 365, the Olympus OM707.